Hello everyone, I am with Mr. Mark. He is COO of Aerospring, and it's a very unique and interesting business. So Mark is managing the whole operations and everything in the company. And we will ask Mark first like what Aerospring does, and he will better explain his services and business. Yes, Mark. What Aerospring does? It looks very interesting with all these plants inside. Generally, in India, we grow everything in the big field, and farmers do it. But looks like I see this kind of thing in many places, in corporates, different houses. Everyone in their balcony is having this stuff right nowadays.
Yeah,
So, and looks pretty much interesting.
it is very interesting.
Yeah.
We are a manufacturer of hydroponic systems. We were founded in 2015, so we've been in operation for about 9 years, or just over 9 years now. The business really started out with a vision of our two co-founders, a husband and wife team, who really set out to grow their own food on their balcony of their apartment. They didn't have much space, and so therefore they wanted to build something that was vertical, that allowed them to grow a substantial amount of food at home. Hydroponics was the obvious solution because it's very difficult to grow in soil, and hydroponics is really touted as the new way to grow edible plants and saving resources like water and other things. So they decided to put this system into production. They founded the business in 2015. They expanded out beyond the shores of Singapore, and as we sit here in 2024, we sell globally. Our largest market is the US market. Our main platform for sales is Amazon as well as Shopify, and that's really our consumer sales that we focus on. But we also work with various industries such as corporate industries, schools, shipping vessels and maritime companies, as well as commercial farming.
Great. So I can see you have lots of vegetables, flowers, strawberries there. Is there any limitations we can do, or we can do any kind of farming with this system?
You can pretty much grow just about anything hydroponically, yes. There are limitations for any hydroponic system of the size of plant that you can grow. So trees can actually be grown hydroponically, but obviously in this size of system, you won't be able to grow an apple tree, a lemon tree, an orange tree, and there are other plants that will outgrow this size of system. There's also what you see behind here is our indoor system. We also have an outdoor system, which is very popular here in Singapore and other areas in Asia where you have sunshine and heat all year round. For those systems, you do need to have 2 to 4 hours of direct sunlight a day, whereas the indoor system, you can grow even when it's freezing cold or when it's very hot outside. Now, temperature is also very important anytime you grow any plant. So if you have too high of temperatures, there are going to be some plants that you can't grow. If your temperatures are too low, there are other plants that you cannot grow. So while hydroponics is very versatile, and strawberries is a great example, it needs to grow below 28 degrees Celsius. Otherwise, it would be impossible for you to grow.
Perfect. So you said you are selling, your main sales revenue stream is from US.
Yes.
It's Amazon and Shopify. Yes. Plus you have local, this outlet is there in Singapore, right?
Yes.
So what was your pain point before you implemented ERP solution?
Well, we had many, particularly from a finance perspective as well as a business insights and analysis perspective. Before implementing Odoo, we used a combination of QuickBooks and lots of Excel. So getting rid of those two platforms have really helped us kind of understand our business, and sort of bringing all of our data and analytics into one place allows us to make better business decisions and garner business insights. We also really managed our inventory and our supply chain manually as well. So that's an area that the platform has helped us overcome.
Previously, I still remember from our CFO, the finance guy, to reconcile his Amazon US store, Amazon Singapore store, and then he imports statement from Shopify,
Yep.
bank statement. Reconciliation work for the finance team was a big headache.
Yes.
And then after Odoo, we integrated everything into the one point.
Yes.
So now your all different orders from Amazon, Shopify, everything is coming to a single place, and there will be single point of truth where you can see everything in single place.
Yes.
So how efficiently and how much productivity gain you are taking from the new ERP system?
Yeah, I mean, the productivity gain, particularly from our finance team, has been tremendous. Having all that data pulled directly from Amazon in particular, but also directly from Shopify, has been a big savings from a cost perspective, but also allowing us to close the month a lot quicker, to reconcile accounts a lot quicker. And, really for us as a small business, we need to focus on our business insights. So if we can remove some of that pressure from the bookkeeping and accounting perspective and actually allow that team to focus on business insights and business performance and strategic decisions, then it gives us a lot more firepower.
That's a retail outlet, but I see your warehouse, it's like stacking all the different seats, it's small bags.
Yep.
So big cartons, packaging materials, so many things in the warehouse as well. So with the stacking and putting material on place, I think they are pretty much happy with receiving, sending goods with
Yes.
quality check.
Absolutely.
All this operation, and you get the accountable person on each and every delivery as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the bringing in inventory, QCing that inventory, and then checking it into stock, as well as we have a pretty big assembly practice. So, we get the raw materials, if you will, from many different suppliers, and that gets packed into a finished good for us to create manufacturing orders, then to process that into a finished good, and the quality control component has been very good for us to actually create a process for end-to-end delivery to customers.
So I was just hearing the story from the delivery team as well, that before we have the whole kitting and QC in the system, before the system they just missed to put one small screw bag inside the delivery and screw up your delivery.
Absolutely.
And now customers are very happy with make sure that each and every small part is inside in a kit, and then once you deliver, your field service team will find everything in the packet and they do big assembly as well.
I mean, particularly when we ship packages to the US or to Europe or the Middle East, if we're missing one component and we have to reship that component, it can really eat into our margins. So therefore, having that QC process as the product's getting assembled before it even leaves the warehouse is really important to our business.
Yeah, so that's a good improvement after the system.
Yes.
Yeah. Anything more you want to share?
I mean, from a warehousing and stock perspective, it's been really night and day in terms of how it's helped us being able to really go into the system to understand what stock we have available. If we need to do a production run, very quickly seeing what components, what sub-assemblies, everything that we're missing or short of, and then able to giving us the ability to really act on that and create what we need, or produce or purchase whatever the components that we're missing to actually create the number of pieces that we have to send out. So
great. So how is your experience with Team Serpent during implementation, after implementation, your support, training? How there will be always some hiccups, but how is your overall experience with the team during the implementation?
Yeah, I think overall the team has been incredibly responsive. I think that when we have a need, the team is always there to answer the questions. We've had constant access through WhatsApp nearly on a daily basis. And when we need to actually arrange for calls, I think we had a cadence of every week we would have a call with the team. But that team is also available on WhatsApp for us to ask any questions as well. So the customer service has been really good, and actually the support team actually processing everything has really helped us.
So after making the whole process automated. What's your future plan? Maybe you start to some more countries, more marketplace, more R&D, maybe new product lines.
Well, we're going to be launching new products and new product lines. Coming online with a new product that's potentially going to change our business with increased sales, increased markets. Then the platform is really what we've needed to provide that scale for our business and deliver on the future of our business, not just what we have right now, but what we're trying to do in the future.
Thank you, Mark, for
Absolutely.
so much insights on your business, and hope the Aerospring will go to global, add more countries, more Amazon stores, and wish you all the success.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thanks for your time and interview.
You got it. Thank you.